Okay, the thing is, yesterday I made a video that didn't download. This is the gist of it. Basically, at my apartment complex in Milwaukee, I found out that there's someone either stalking or hunting me within the building I live in. The reason I know this is because he, I ran into him, he said, "Oh, it's you," and then started making derogatory statements and statements that were very negative about me. And then he was able to point out my apartment despite not knowing my name. Okay. And that is actually that is kind of evidence that he is either hunting or stalking. The reason why I'm not sure is because you don't know certain X factors about him. You know beyond the doubt he is stalking, but as far one thing you have to remember is I live in Milwaukee and I'm about, I want to say, 6 blocks from an area where Jeffrey Dahmer pulled his victims from. Basically, although it's not common anymore, it was very common for the Hmong population in Wisconsin to pimp out their kids to make extra money. And about 3 weeks before Jeffrey Dahmer was caught, what happened was 2 women called the police on him, but the Milwaukee Police Department returned the kid to Jeffrey Dahmer. And when they were interviewed by the FBI about the issue in question, they just said the kid was just a stupid Hmong. Okay, and that's, even though most Hmongs no longer act in such a way, because of everything that's changed. Because, well, basically because the assimilation process has taken over with them. That's that's another video for another day, but so basically, and the other thing is, it's not as uncommon as one thinks for serial killers to work together or serial rapists, because a lot of times sometimes they need help taking down certain victims, and And sometimes, because for the most part, they really don't have friends or acquaintances other than another serial killer or um, coworkers. Um, and usually, when they're working in pairs, the subservient is always going to be is the one that's going to slip up the most, and the one going to do them that's going to be pissed off at everyone because they're subservient to someone else because most serial killers are psychopaths. Um, and actually, most serial killers don't try to behave charmingly towards their victims. So that's how that works. So the reason why I think he's getting ready to do something more serious than stalking, just like raping me or outright killing me, is because usually when it comes to serial killers, they often they when when they haven't satisfied their needs to kill or pleasure they get from killing someone in a while, they start acting kind of they start to get more and more aggressive. And but most of like I said, most of the time they're charming. Why stalking and hunting are in line with rape? Also, things like necrophilia, pedophilia, child molestation, basically any sort of sexual based offense, is because, like all sexual offenses and all stalking is about trying to be in complete control of somebody. And that's basically what's going on with this guy. And the reason I think he's subservient is where do you get the information on what I look like, and where my apartment is? Alright, I'm also going to post a link for my GoFundMe because I have a lot of injuries that aren't covered by my insurance, for surgeries that I need, but they're saying, oh, I can manage it with pain pills, and most of them don't. Insurance in general doesn't cover a lot of dental care. All right, thank you and goodbye.